The Indus cradle Peru lies in the land of Incas. In Peru, offerings to Pachamama, the Earth Mother, sustain the sacred bond between humans and nature. His Holiness the Drikung Kagyu Rabgye has always been captivated by Peru. His Holiness saw Peru very much parallel to Tibet and the Himalayas, surrounding sacred mountains, the unique cultures of Incas, and the abundant way of life of Peruvian people connected with nature. His Holiness appointed DorLob Renpochey Dr. Hun Lye as a Vajra master who has been leading this Drikung Kagyu Rabgye Ling center and guiding the students in the right path of liberations and further enhancing the Drikung Kagyu lineage in Peru.
The Drikung Kagyu Center in Cusco has been in existence for at least 15 years now. It was a center that His Holiness himself started. Then about 5 years ago, with the blessings and the support of His Holiness, a stupa was built about an hour outside of Cusco. Then up until recently, we didn't have a place in the city, in Cusco city, for members and for new people to meet, to have regular practice. Then very auspicious causes and conditions came together within the last year that resulted in the purchase of a beautiful property in the San Blas area, in historic center of Cusco. And so now we have this facility here that will not only be the home, a meeting place for the local Drikung Kagyu Sangha. This property will also have the ability to host retreats because we have in total 21 rooms that we can house people, and also for anyone in the future coming to Cusco, please come visit us. Please consider staying here, and in staying here you will also help us support all the efforts that are going on here and beyond.
The blessing sunlight of His Holiness Drikung Kagyu resonant in Peru, and the root of pure devotion of DorLob Renpochey planted in Peru, the unshakable faith sustained by Sanghas of Peru. The perfect field Peru is a virtue field to accumulate merits for once and all beings. In this year 2015, DorLob Renpochey Dr. Hun Lye initiated a program in Cusco, Peru, the Path of Sun, a meeting of Indian and Tibetan Himalayan Buddhist wisdom traditions. To lead this benevolent Dharma program, DorLob Renpochey invited His Eminence Gyabratisa Renpochey as well as Drubpon Tundup and monks and nuns from Dehradun and Ladakh, India to Peru to understand inner and outer peace of two different places, yet and true loving kindness towards Mother Nature. Drubpon Tundup Sonam and his disciples worked for 3 months in Drikung Kagyu Center, Cusco, building a clay sculpted statue of Dharmakaya of Drikung Achi Namnang, the great protectors of 1,000 Buddhas, particularly great protectors of Drikungpa, for clearing the obstacles of the path to enlightenment.
So regarding this effort to create this Achi statue, the seeds of this were planted, I think, about 2 summers. It should be 2 summers ago. And at that time, I was in Ladakh in the summer and was blessed with the opportunity to travel with His Holiness for about 2 weeks. So then at the end of the 2 weeks, Dharma friend, Lama Dorje, got in touch with me and said, since you are in Leh, I'm also in Leh, please come to my sister's house if you have time for lunch. So then I went. So there was, Drubpon Tundup making 1,000 Amchenezi statue. So we talked a little bit, and at that point I was inspired to ask Drubpon Tundup. I said, if I'm able to find a way to invite you to the West to create such a statue, would it be possible? And he immediately said, yeah, it's possible, if you can make the travel arrangements. But then when finally this effort came together, we decided that what would be good is to create an Achi statue for the center in Cusco. Then I consulted with His Holiness, who is a person responsible for making all of this that we are doing in Cusco, Peru, possible. So I consulted with His Holiness, and His Holiness said, yeah, this is good. So this is how we end up with now here for the last almost 2 months, Drubpon Tundup and his assistant, Dawa, and then nephew, Lama Dorje, have been here, busy making, making this Nirmanakaya manifest in Cusco. That this making of the Achi statue here in Cusco is, without exaggeration, it's a historic moment. And if I'm not wrong, I think this is the first time in any of the Drikung Kagyu centers, big and small, that we have a statue, specifically an Achi Chukidroma statue, being made the traditional way. So it really hit me that this is historic, and also very rare these days. You have a monk, you have monks making statues, and thankfully, luckily, in Drikung Kagyu, we still have senior monks who are trained in the art of creating Nirmanakayas for the support of devotees, for the support of monasteries and nunneries. Of course, it remains true that in places like Ladakh and Bhutan, there are monks who would make these Nirmanakayas for monasteries, for nunneries, for retreat centers. But again, I don't think this has been done, at least in our tradition, in our lineage, outside of the South Asian and Himalayan context. But in any case, even if there are, it remains that this is such a special opportunity here. And so I'm personally very happy, very glad that this is happening. And once, Achi is completed, then she can be a presence here, benefiting all those who in this area, and all those that will be coming here to participate in the events that we will have at this new premises for the Drikung Kagyu Center in Cusco.
Dr. Hun Lye ko da Drukuri Kongi Choji Rabgye Ling Zikani Tenami Jugio Tati Nangla Denami Da Sandri Tari Mojipotka 나다다는 제나다 인산 할로데도 간디라 공개받는 먼저 제네면서라 깨모는 뭐지 꾸지 장고르zen 앱시 꾸지 이자인 그때 뭔가지다 인상의 그 지금 라비도 왔다 꾸지 가장 중요하대 근데 지금 이자인 다만 체계면서 다 노력 잡는 인상의 인적 라비도와 다들 기암도 돌게 되는 순간도 인상의 인적 발은 추리도 그렇구나 이민 김밥 세컨데 집좀 말아서 레스 집좀 말이 인자가 지와인바 기바인바 다고 차상 임바인도 집좀 될라 인상인 줄 알고 레스 안주도 노도 좀 장도와 안디 장대가는 거다다 장구란 나도 기어래 앱지 장구란 나도 기어래 아제당 겸어진 추기 잡아기 안주 속에 나가 손대요래 나만 감도 주가 특히 우세간징한서 직접 쇼 가시지 쇼징 지지요래 된 나나지 앱지데 사참보레 kana sikore nangla sisungong dondo wamalu yowa doe sama chushin chumza na yinsondu aji singan topaji yowa sipa sumzana sating lai sipa sawlu sipa sipa mi sipa sumla wang kirkane sisumong do wamalu kyong ladu te nangla mi doa simjan tapso yogane kangagi malam dana te nangji kontok nuara karir zana ajite da me tate luki mangbo yore ta anzun riwon chiba mare ta gilo tang sa kya ta mangbo gi izin chulu mangbo gi tangi yore ajite be ta chimbore tate wa manu kyo sangi tong ge te maso me chiris ota sangi tong tse inde be sangi mo be sangi ta da sangi tong cha ya ta lebe sangi ma da de sangi te maso ngani ejing direct sa chimbo ingan 제 그래서 맞추는 좀 전에 인상도까지 착살로 대강하기 되면 답살 공에 산모와 잠기 다가온 속이도 이제 나도 몰람 지게나다 가서 간데 판도보다 되게 주도 매도 산모와 잠기 되니 숨기도
Well, I remember the first time DorLob Renpochey shared with me about Drubpon and his work. He sent me some pictures and I could not believe just how beautiful the statues were. I feel like this transmission there live in a way that I've never experienced with another statue. And so when I found out that he would come to the Sand Mandala that we did, the Kunwik Sand Mandala, and then stay after, I was just feeling like, wow, it's such an amazing blessing for all of Peru, really, in the South America. This bringing the Dharma here in a whole another level. And so, yeah, I was really amazed how quickly, I mean, I think it's the most beautiful statue I've ever seen. It is the most beautiful statue I've ever seen. It's really been magical to watch it come alive and be birthed from the Dharmakaya, right, into the space for us to practice with.
From five times His Holiness came to Cusco, 5 times, Drikung Rinpoche, 5 times. And one time when the flight was cancelled, Holiness said, oh, I want to go to the stupa and plant the native flowers.
Okay.
Before Holiness saw the flowers, and so Holiness said, I want to plant these flowers. So we came buying these flowers, and Holiness himself planted all these flowers. That's why it's very precious for us, these flowers. This year are blooming.